Hey y'all, so I'm here with this week's message for the collective, for all of us. And this week's message is talking about a lack of faith, how some of us are experiencing a lack of faith when it comes to our goals, where we're going, our future. A lot of us have a big disconnection with ourselves. And I feel like part of that is because of all the information that's being shoved in our face. It's to the point that we just feel disconnected with our dreams. Some are even experiencing a disconnect with reality, like not being able to determine what's real or what's not. And this message is saying it's time to build our faith back up. It is time for us to pay attention to details, to see beyond what we are seeing, because a lot of us aren't really paying attention and opening up our minds and being aware of certain energies and things that surround us. So this message is saying pay attention, open your eyes and see beyond what you are seeing, because it's a lot of illusions that's happening in the world, and some of the things that we think or believe is real is really not. So we need to pay attention and have discernment when it comes to things and dealing with people, because the next message that came up was deception. So it's a lot of people that's out here that's deceiving. Some of us may feel like we're being deceived by a person, or it could be something in terms of a relationship, or it could just be in business. But I feel like this message is saying for the collective, a lot of us may be experiencing some form of deception, people not being real, people not showing who they really are, or maybe some of us even feeling like something is fake, something is off with a person. So I feel like this message is saying pay attention to that. Open your eyes to what is happening around you. Don't be fooled by people with the things that they are saying. Pay attention to their actions. What are they doing? Don't be caught up with what you see, but really pay attention to what people are doing as well. Okay. And yes, it's time to open our eyes. It's time to see beyond what we are seeing, and for some of us, it's time to activate our third eye. It's time for us to awaken, to see things in a different way or a different light. It's time to trust ourselves, trust our intuition. That is our message too. It's time to deepen our intuition. We know certain things, but yet we ignore what we know. So it's time to tap in, pay attention, and don't be fooled and have to experience deception when you can just pay attention to your intuition and deepen that and trust yourself and trust what you feel, trust what you know, because it's accurate, it's right. Okay, so reconnect with self. I feel like this message is saying it's time for us to reconnect with ourselves, unplug for a minute, really just tap into who we are, because a lot of us are looking at other people and we're so far gone from ourselves that it's pretty wild. It's just crazy. So tap into ourselves and try not to look at other people in their lives and compare ourselves. So I will not compare myself to others. That's an affirmation for us. Don't get caught up in what you're seeing on these sites and things like that. Just don't compare and focus on what you want to do, your goals and the things that you want to accomplish. That's basically the message for us as a collective. And the next message is enlightenment. Okay, enlightenment is the next message with it, which is talking about some of us have outgrown certain energies we've been around, friends, family. We have a deeper understanding of life. Other people aren't on that level, and we have to accept that people aren't on that level. Leave them where they are. Don't judge them because you've grown to another level. It's like appreciate these people for who they are, but you've leveled another. You've mastered another level in your life. You have reached a level of enlightenment, and it's time for you to detach and elevate. Okay, elevate from these energies that you're around or you've been around, because they aren't on your level anymore. I feel like that is what this message is saying. So you've unlocked a new level of awareness when it comes to yourself, and it's time to tap more into that and be around the right energies that can help you and nurture you and get you to where you ultimately want to be. Don't allow negative energy and people to bring you down. Continue to rise up. Okay, and then also the message we have for the collective is it's time to connect with ancestors and remembering our roots. Let's not forget who we are, where we come from. There's power, there's strength, and things that we can pull from when it comes to our ancestors. And for some of y'all, it could be your grandmothers. You know how hard your grandmother worked, or how determined and resilient she was, and or it could be a grandfather, whomever. But the message is just saying, connect with your ancestors, your roots, know where you come from, know who you are, you know, stand in that power and allow that strength from your ancestors to guide you to your next level, okay? Because yes, they have transitioned, but a part of them lives within you. So continue to just thrive and focus, less focus on material things. That's the other message, is saying, look, focus on your roots and don't focus too much on these material things. So let's focus on the material things and more focus on who you are as an individual, your strength that came from your ancestors, etc. Okay, that's the message we have. And then we also have the message of patience. It is time for us to have patience for our things to fall into place. A lot of us just want stuff to happen right away, and it doesn't happen that way. You got to be able to put in the work and be patient to see everything fall into place. Don't go rushing into situations or getting mad because things aren't happening quick enough, because that's what you're seeing on TV, social media, in the outside world, where things might look good, but guess what? It took people patience to get where they are, and it's going to take patience for us to get to where we are. So remember to have that patience when it comes to pursuing your dreams and getting to where you want to go. Don't quit, don't give up. I feel like that is the other part of the message that we have. Just don't give up on your dreams, your goals, yourself. Connect back with yourself and, you know, your ancestors. And then don't forget to dream. You know, I feel like a lot of us have forgotten how to dream because we've been in a deep depression or just disconnected from ourselves. And so it's time for you to get back into dreaming and accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish. Don't give up on yourself. And that is our message for this week, y'all. Peace.